How does that work? Did you say that it was a virtual SIM card?
Yeah, it's what they call an eSIM. It references it up over there. It shows up as a second line in your natural dialer, and you just select which one. When the call comes in, it'll tell you which one it's coming from. And then all your normal contact information's there as well. You can even do the extension dialing. So if you want to dial the 4-digit extension across the SIM card to another Webex user within your company, that works as well. All right, all of this to enable the work anywhere. There are a lot of advanced services, live translation, transcription services I think is pretty cool. If you're in a Webex meeting, you use the assistant. I ramble on a long time into rants, and then I go, you know, someone said something in that meeting, but I was busy ranting. I know Jonah said tomorrow we have blah, 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 but I don't remember what he told me. So I go back, type in tomorrow, oh, there's what Jonah said. Tomorrow we're supposed to have a meeting with a customer. Translation services, transcription services are awesome. I'm going to do a video in a minute on the translation. I just think it's so cool how it does it in real time. It allows us to work anywhere. We have some customers with facilities in Mexico, Canada, Brazil that are over the world, and it opens up communication that wasn't possible without a translator. Some really cruel Google translation stuff. So let's skip over to that.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. So glad you could join us today. We have a packed agenda, so let's get started.
Et comme vous pouvez le savoir, Van Gogh était fasciné par les cyprès.
Las ventas globales aumentaron un 11%. Muy buen trabajo, equipo.
All right, and then that's a lot of the customer service piece. There's a lot of systems, as I showed slides and slides back. 14 some different features we were going through, all these different pieces that make it up. The administrative experience comes from that Control Hub piece of Spark that I spoke of earlier. And I'm going to jump over there and pull that open just to show you some of the stuff you can do in that Control Hub interface really quickly. So this is the main screen you would see if you were getting in to manage your users, devices, workspaces. We can see immediately there's some issues with Cisco this morning, and one of them I want to show off is actually reporting that it has issues. So we'll just check in on it. Ooh, if I can click the right button. There we go. And analytics and troubleshooting is down. Everything else is operational. I really appreciate that they show me down to the subservice of what's not working. If I have something coming up, it helps to know that Webex is having an issue, but to know my meeting's going to be fine today. The only thing impacted right now with these issues is troubleshooting and analytics is degraded. So I'm still collecting, just going to be a little slow when I run. I'm going to go back over to that main page. I can easily see my devices, my users. I got a few users that are verified but not active, so I can go follow up with them, dig into that. Any outages if we had some networks going down. This is a good interface to get a good overview of what's going on. And we can dig in to the users, and we're going to take a look at my user. I know in other systems, the on-prem system, to set my user up was a bit of an ordeal. I had to create a user, an AD, sync it over. Once it was there, had to associate the device, create voicemail. Then they needed presence and instant messaging. They needed a Webex account. They needed all these different things that I was jumping around systems. Some of the competitive systems are like that. Most of them don't cover all facets of collaboration, so you're going to be jumping around a little bit for device management and such. But with Webex, this Control Hub interface they've put together really brings everything underneath. I can even see my Active Directory groups as it's synced up to tell me which ones I'm a member of. I can see my licensing right here, edit my licensing from this if I want to take away my meetings capabilities or turn off certain features. If I want to take away my administrative rights or reset tokens that I may have to instantly log me out. So you have control over the user right there off the profile page. And then from left to right, you go across the different features. So if we want to look at my calling, we can see the numbers, my DID, if I'm allowing business texting or not. what language I prefer. All these things are controlled under a single interface, including my hybrid services and devices. So in devices, we can see my camera's unplugged. It's not working because it's right here. So you can tell right away if your devices are being used or not. And if they are, you can go right into it and look at that different device or the device and the configuration. So beyond that, Cisco's got third-party things for like digital signage. They use a company called AppSpace, and they've built that right into this interface. I can see my digital signage is disabled. If I want to enable it on here so that it displays whatever messaging, maybe it's a safe work from home policy or return to office or just have a nice day, everyone. And come in here, create it, and they've created cross launches into the different third parties that take you right to the relevant place. You don't have to enter in what your device is. You don't have to re-log in and authenticate. They've taken care of all that in the back end. All I have to do is just select which one of these playlists I want, save it, then back over to Control Hub and hit save, and my device will start playing this when it idles. Managing the entire system is made very easy, and it's an effort Cisco's taken great pains to go through in order to create a truly great administrative experience. So, all right, another video. We're gonna watch this one twice. It's so good. So,
The office? Oh, I'm good right here.
I'm all about the office. This is my workspace.
We want our workforce to be productive and happy in every workspace.
It's been years since I've been on site. How am I supposed to navigate the new setup? Have they even updated those old meeting rooms?
Hey, Webex, start my meeting.
Everyone gets their own perfect workspace, and they can interact the way they'd like to.
There's so many distractions at home. I can only focus here.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can only hear you. If I were remote, I may not be seen or heard. Oh, hey, maybe not. You just don't get tools like this at home.
Sure you do.
When you're on the go, moving a meeting is difficult. Wow, I didn't know you could do that.
They're getting the support they need, and we know our IP is secure.
Are you okay? Who are you talking to?
It's all right here in real time. Our entire workforce.
User, app, and device management.
We even set them up with teleworker gateways that have VPN, Wi-Fi, and cellular failover if the internet goes down.
Ooh, virtual concierge. Nice touch.
We've created intelligent, flexible, and secure workspaces so our awesome teams can do their very best work.
all right, so he starts off, this is a lobby. And what we're seeing here is a virtual concierge there on the left. So lobbies have changed a lot. Sometimes we're not letting people in past that front door. This allows you to use a Webex device that has sensors built into it that can detect people. So as soon as they walk up, it detects a presence. It can then trigger a phone call into a centralized receptionist, into security, wherever you'd want to send that, or start a video that then has them touch something interactive on the screen. Maybe to print a guest badge if they're approved immediately. Maybe it's guest wireless built into the Meraki network. On the right-hand side, you see he's got a screen up here, and this is DNA Spaces from Cisco showing off the office space. It's got some information. It's kind of blurred here, but it's picking up sensors off the different devices around the building. So in the Webex boards and in these devices, they have things for like ambient light, temperature, air quality, and of course presence to tell if anyone's in the room. So you can see some rooms are in use, some are available, some are booked. For later times, you can touch on the map and pick those. So for navigating around an office, looking at space, you don't have to have a giant board, but that's one of the options that are available. All right, there's that Webex DeskPro that I have over there, nice device. So she's walking in here, they're showing off that you can work from anywhere. She can use a DeskMini to join this meeting.
Wow, what is that?
That, Jeff, is the new DeskMini.
Can I touch it?
Of course you can.
Can I turn it up?
Sounds great.
Can it do this?
Yeah, it can do that.
Can I put this on Do Not Disturb?
That's a good idea.
So I can plug it into my laptop.
Plug away.
Can you hear that?
No, we can't.
Excuse me. This is secure, right?
This is from Cisco, Michael. Of course it is. This is the new DeskMini. Basically the perfect device for sharing, communicating, listening, whiteboarding, second screening, keeping your information safe and, you know, looking amazing on your desk.
In that, she's using the DeskMini. It does the virtual background. In that case, she used the blur option. Some of the noise reduction was showing off there. She switched from having it on speaker to going to the headset. The headsets, the ones she used to have here, over the years, very nice headsets, have ambient noise cancellation. So it's nice that it cancels and the far people can't hear you, but sometimes that environment you're in is a little loud, so you need your headphones on your side to cancel that out. And she continues on, working to start doing some whiteboarding. Later in the video, you would see her kick into a presentation mode where she's actually like I call it the weather forecaster view, where you're in front of your background or whatever you're presenting, able to give a more natural presentation. They use the Hey Webex in there, so you could talk to the devices. I like going into our rooms and showing off, going, Hey Webex, join my meeting. It detects through my phone. Yeah, see? It picks up and starts going.
Okay, Webex, book this room for 30 minutes.
Got it.